This is Course 2, Chapter 9, Lesson 1, Probability, and I am Mrs. McCowan. Today's learning objective is MA7P71, determine the outcome of an experiment and predict which events are likely or unlikely. Copy down these vocabulary words. The first word, experiment. Experiment is an activity involving chance. The second word, trial. Trial is each repetition or observation of an experiment. The third word, outcome, each result of a probability experiment. Event, a set of one or more outcomes of an experiment. Probability, the measure of how likely an event is to occur. Complement, complement is the set of outcomes that are not the event. Simple event is an event with a single outcome. Compound event is two or more simple events. Okay, question number 1. Determine whether each event is impossible, unlikely, as not, likely, or certain. So if we're rolling an odd number on a cube and there are 6 possible outcomes, odd numbers of rolling a cube would be 1, 3, or 5. Not odd would be 2, 4, or 6. Blank are the outcomes are odd. That's right, half. So we're going to write half of the outcomes are odd. Rolling an odd number is as likely as not. So as likely as not would be about 50% of the time. Letter B, rolling a number less than 6 on a cube. Well, there are 5 out of 6 possible outcomes that are less than 6. So rolling a number less than 6 is likely. And it's likely if it's higher than 50%. And 5 out of 6 is higher than 50%. Please pause the video and try check it out. Example 1 on your own. Okay, so 1A, rolling a 2 on a number cube is unlikely. 1B, rolling a 7 on a number cube is impossible. There are no number 7s on a cube, so it is impossible. And the reason why 2, rolling a 2 is unlikely is because it is less than 50%. So if it's less than 50%, it's unlikely. Example 2. A bag contains circular chips that are the same size and weight. There are 8 purple, 4 pink, 8 white, 2 blue chips in the bag. The probability of drawing a pink chip is 2 out of 11. What is the probability of not drawing a pink chip? Well, the probability equals 1. So we're going to write down 1 whole. So to find the probability, we have to say how many pink, what's the probability of drawing a pink chip, and they gave us that answer, which is 2 out of 11. And then we're going to subtract that from 1. So 1 is the same as 11 out of 11, because 11 divided by 11 is 1. So we're going to subtract from 11. So 11 minus 2 is Yes, that is correct. It is 9. So not getting a pink would be 9/11. The probability would be 9 out of 11. And since we can't simplify our fraction, we leave it as is. Pause the video and try check it out number 2 on your own. Okay, you should have done check it out number 2. The probability of picking a yellow marble was 1/6. They gave us the probability of picking a red or a green was 5/6. So all we had to do was subtract from 1 and then find that their answer was 1/6. Example number 3. Mandy's science teacher almost always introduces a new chapter by conducting an experiment. Mandy's class finished a chapter on Friday. Should Mandy expect the teacher to conduct an experiment next week? Explain. So, since the class just finished a chapter, they are starting a new chapter. So it is likely the teacher will conduct an experiment. Pause the video and try check it out 3 on your own. Okay, you should have done check it out 3A and 3B. 3A is if Bethany has band practice on Thursday, it's unlikely that she would be at home at 4 p.m. 3B, if Terrence gets his allowance on Friday, it's likely he would buy his MP3s on Saturday. Do you need extra help? You can go back and watch this video again, ask Mrs. McCown a question, or come in the morning for extra tutoring. Thanks for watching.